So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency.
You don't find that
So for
suspicious?
my loyal supporters out there,
You don't find
for my
that
loyal
suspicious?
supporters, if you can spare a few dollars,
Please don't.
I just need a few $100 to get through the month.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
In my life.
Liar!
Right now, I don't have any money.
What did he say?
Because my account was frozen by my bank.
The Prince of Pan-Africanism himself is begging yet again, and he's making it seem as this time is the first time, when it hasn't been the first time. It's been the maybe 1,500th time, because Umar has made a career of begging.
He living off these donations. Where does he work? You've made a career out of begging people for money.
He's an internet panhandler, a race hustler. He is the epitome of what it looks like when someone who has the ability to be a pastor or maybe even a wrestler doesn't have the mental fortitude to want to be a pastor. It doesn't have the physical abilities to be a wrestler. He has that voice. He has that charisma. He has that entertainment to him that definitely draws in people. And a lot of the time, it's a lot of the ladies.
Prince of Panhandling, them black women. That's all that nigga do. Black women, hey, black women all the world, you gotta get some of this Prince of Pan-African penis. Yes, and then you're gonna donate.
And Umar is able to take advantage of that and clearly garner an audience who will pay him thousands upon thousands of dollars. I even think to a point, maybe $1 million in these past 15 years, and now he's broke. Will his fans come to his rescue yet again? I have a feeling that a few will, but this time around, it's so flagrant. It's so fraudulent. It's a blasphemy for anyone to donate to this man at this point. Like the legendary George W. Bush said, the most comical president we had until now.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
His hustling needs to come to an end.
Someone's got to stop him.
But I know someone who can.
Let's see the pocket watching with JT. He's a really good financial advisor. Let's see his points from a financial perspective.
This is where I use my education and experience as a real financial advisor to come up with an alternative explanation as to why Dr. Umar is where he is today. All right, so now let's go pocket watching. Here we go. I have every single tax return this man and his organization has filed with the IRS. I have the 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and the most recent 2024 tax returns. According to each and every tax return for the past 5 years, his organization has collected over $400,000, $405,913 in donations. Now, here's the thing that's a little bit odd. 2 out of the 5 years, this man is claiming that he collected absolutely no money in donations. So in 2020, this man claims he did not collect 1 penny in donations. And in 2022, this man is claiming he accepted or collected absolutely no money in donations. Now that seems extremely odd for a man who posts videos online like this.
Donations. 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 Gifts. Gifts. Gifts.
More gifts. More gifts.
It's extremely hard to believe that this man was able to go a full year, 365 straight days, without getting one penny in a donation for tax year 2020 and for tax year 2022. All right, now let's dig into the expenses. Where is the money going? Now, according to his financial reports, he is claiming that over a 5-year period, he spent a total of $71,412 in expenses. Now, that sounds good if you're trying to make money, but the problem is this. Over that 5-year period, he is claiming that every one of those dollars was spent in only one tax year, 2021. So you're telling me in 2020, 2022, 2023, and 2024, you spent absolutely nothing in business expenses. So no utilities, no repairs, nothing in 4 out of the 5 years of the organization. In your words, that sounds a little bit...
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Another thing that seems a bit odd is the fact that over that 5-year period, each and every year, Dr. Umar Johnson is described as the executive director of the organization and claims that he works 60-hour weeks every single week out of the year over a 5-year period, but yet he claims absolutely nothing in compensation. He gets paid nothing for all that hard work. All right, so now let's dive deep into these numbers and see what the story says. So based on the information provided by Dr. Umar and his tax filings, FDMG had a cash balance at the beginning of 2020 in the amount of $518,048. Pretty good. Over $500,000 in cash at the beginning of 2020. What? But by the end of 2024, its cash balance was $56,162. So that means during that 5-year period, the cash of this organization decreased by $461,886. But it gets worse because we actually have to do the math on the profit and loss of each year. Based on the information that's provided in the tax returns, the organization actually had a positive cash flow of $330,501. That means the organization made money over that 5-year period. So when we actually run the numbers, that's a discrepancy of actually over $792,000. But we were able to dig in to the numbers and see where some of that money went. Well, based on the information, in 2020, that is the year where the real estate of the organization was purchased. Now, I'm giving him saying that he spent $436,996 on the real estate. That may not be the true number, but that's what he claims the property is worth. So I'm going to give him that as a cash deduction. Now, he also claims that he paid off $54,361 worth of debt. So that is also a deduction from the cash balances. And he also claims that he was able to invest $141,278. So we still have a discrepancy of almost $160,000. So where did this money go? So we have Dr. Umar Johnson claiming that both his personal and business bank accounts have been frozen due to the evil and jealous acts of his haters. But as another option, we have the pocket watcher conspiracy theory that could say, listen, maybe the IRS and other government agencies are looking at these tax returns that have crazy inconsistencies of money coming in and money going out, and they put a hold on the account because they have the same questions that the pocket watcher has.
No more.
Come on, people. We can't keep falling for the okie doke.
Hope to make the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for African Children. I implore you, I beg you, I summon you, and I petition you to donate to this cause. So far, we raised $250,000, and Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need.
PayPal sabotaged us, y'all.
The Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy is a school that I conceived of a very long time ago, but began to actually put teeth into the creation of that school a couple of years ago.
How will my academy be able to sustain itself the same way private schools all across America sustain themselves? I mean, there's no secret to how you do that. You fundraise, you have tuition, you also float endowment.
Atlanta was a finalist city for the first Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
I'm live at the Fred Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, your academy, our academy. Get the donations in. It's not a game.
Because this is the month that renovations will commence.
All is well with the HVAC. The HVAC is in Delaware, but it cannot be installed unless the Prince of Pan-Africanism, CEO of FDMG. I need to be present.
Stop confusing homeschools with regular schools. Stop comparing homeschools to real schools. This is a real school. Look at them big, beautiful windows, brothers and sisters. Look at the big, beautiful windows on the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy.
I want to thank the brothers and sisters who came out this past weekend to Wilmington, Delaware to help us paint the inside of the Marcus Garvey Re-Africanization Academy.
But wait, there's more.
Well, the time has come. I have kept my promise, and I will deliver to our young men and their parents, especially our single mother, a school that will be a heaven on earth.
Long Con is genius. He'll be leaving breadcrumbs every year for the next 50 years. Anytime someone asks when will the school actually open, he'll continue to reply soon.
I love the good and the bad. Let them hate. So hate is the oxygen I use to elevate. Hate me if you want.
Tell them, when we talked about the school, first give them an update of where you are with the school. Then
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, first of all, 2014, I took my first donation for FDMG in St. Louis, Missouri. 2019, we purchased a 4-building former black charter school campus in Wilmington, Delaware. That's where we are. This is 2025, so 5 years to buy the school, 6 years to renovate the school. Right now, all renovations are done except we got to tile the floor and rekey the classrooms. Cosmetic surgery. Once we tile the floor and rekey the classrooms, which will be done by the end of this summer, we're going to apply for our certificate of occupancy. And once we get our certificate of occupancy, we're going to have a grand opening celebration, and all y'all better be there. But if you hated on me, keep your ass in cleats.
False. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction. It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up. We made this one up. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened.
So if you agree or disagree, please mention it in the comments and we'll discuss it. Please drop a donation, a like, or a subscribe. Appreciate it, and see you in the next.
You can't keep getting away with it! He can't keep getting away with it! He won't.
Donations.
Dodge this.